On April 3rd, 2026, there's something going around online, a Judge Robert Sullivan text scam claiming that you have to pay something, and it is a scam. It's not legitimate at all. A lot of people are receiving it in different states. For example, check out this Facebook post I found here. Facebook friends, this is a scam. Don't remember anything that I got a citation for. There is a real judge in Kansas named Robert Sullivan, but I don't know if I should go to a website. The one that offered seems scammy. And it says here, it's going to tell you you're required to appear in court or pay a fine settled by 9 a.m. on April 5th, which I believe is Easter Sunday. Like they're going to have you go to court on Easter. It doesn't make any sense. And it goes to this website you can see here. I'll zoom in. It says dor-mo.avbih.life. And you might be thinking, oh, that sounds very, very official, right? And I looked that one up because it's actually just avbih.life. And it was registered, you can see here, today. So that's when it was registered. Not a big surprise. That's what scammers do. They claim failure to make payment by the specified date will result in enforcement actions. The court may levy an additional fee of $185, suspend your driving privileges and vehicle registration, or issue a warrant for your arrest. Presiding Judge Robert Sullivan, Clerk Linda Martinez. And there are other scams going around with other judge names just like this. If you had some sort of a fine or a summons or something like that, you're going to get that in the mail, not just via text. So just know that you're okay. To confirm receipt of this notice, please reply with A and visit the link provided above. Don't visit that link. It's going to be a phishing link where they're going to try to get you to give away information, money, whatever it may be. And you don't want to do that because it goes to a scam website, not an official government website. Another one I found here. Got this scam message today, so be aware. Traffic court summons, Massachusetts Superior Court. I also saw the Missouri Superior Court being searched for. Says it's got a case number. Deadline is tomorrow, April 4th. This notice concerns an unresolved traffic citation. This case has been assigned to Judge Robert Sullivan and Clerk Linda Martinez. You must pay the unpaid citation or appear in court by the deadline above. And it goes to, looks like mass.gov, right? Massachusetts.gov. That seems official. But it's not mass.gov. It is gov-aexa.co. That's the actual website, the domain. And that website you can see here, the domain was registered today, gov-aexa.co. They're trying to fool you, and you see mass.gov and you're like, oh, that's the website. No, it has to have a slash after it, right? The slash doesn't come until after the .co right there. If no action is taken, bench warrant may be issued. They're trying to strike fear into you. There's a $185 late fee. The Massachusetts Superior Court, right? Scam, someone said. I got the same one someone else said. I also saw this one from Tennessee. Go to court on Easter or else. And they're laughing because, this one, is it also say April 5th? Yes, it does. And it's talking here about Tennessee. And it says it goes to govqti.one. govqti.one. And that domain, again, registered today. That's when it was registered. Big surprise. The scammers are doing a lot of different things today, apparently. Failure to make payment by blah, blah. And then if you go down here at the very bottom, it says Presiding Judge Robert Sullivan, Clerk Linda Martinez. And so you might be wondering, okay, this is definitely a scam, right? Yes, it's a scam. You don't need to worry about it. You don't owe anything because of this. You might have an actual citation. I don't know. But this thing that you received as a text is a scam. These text scams were previously going around. It's probably the same people who did toll scams. Like, oh, you owe a toll. You really need to go and pay this toll. And they did it for all the different toll agencies, companies, businesses you can think of in all 50 states in the last year or two. And that goes for, I'm not going to do the song, but I'm going to read the list. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico. Some people are really like, no, it's this one. It's not that one. They did the wrong one. That's where Vegas is. Let's see. I did that. New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon. I know one of them is right for the NV state, but you understand what I'm talking about. Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. And the reason why I did that is because that helps maybe my video find more people. For those superior courts being mentioned in text messages, they're all fake. Don't believe that. If you have a real question a question that's legitimate and you want to go ask your local court, call them up. They're going to tell you, oh, that's probably a scam. You don't have anything here on our records or whatever. I hope my videos help. The Judge Robert Sullivan scam. This is going to change to another judge's name, and the scammers are going to continue this for many, many years to come. I don't doubt it. I don't know where it's coming from, but these websites are not official government websites. You don't need to worry about this, and I hope my videos helped you. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and join button down below, please. Thank you for watching.